Hello everyone, how's it going? I'm WoWcrendor and welcome back to more WoW leveling. We're in Winterspring still, are you kidding me? Well, not really, because we're going to Hearthstone, and we're going to go and head to the Blasted Lands, which is all the way over here. Took me a little bit, I was like, okay. So we have to get to Gadgetson, so we can take the boat to Booty Bay. This is going to be a travel episode. I'm actually a big fan of just exploring the world and traveling around and doing that type of stuff, so that's what this episode's going to be. I think the last time I did a traveling episode was actually to get to Winterspring, ironically. So we're in Gadgetson here. Now we're going to fly over to Ratchet once things load into the game. Any second now. Any second. Those things, myself included, are going to load into the game. There we go. I believed. Let's head to Ratchet. Where are you at? There you at, Ratchet. Only 94 copper. Pretty cheap deal if you ask me. Oh man. I'm still not loading into the game. That's fine. Hello. Welcome everyone. So if you're probably excited because we're not in Winterspring anymore, or you're disappointed. Either way, you know, but I got my coffee. It's kind of cold actually. I have Hearthstone coasters now. Those are really cool. I bought them on the internets for I don't know how much I bought them for. It was in the Blizzard store. It's like $10 or something. But I'm excited because I have finally started. I planned out all my things. And I started making machinima stuff again. And I've scheduled some Fishing with Crendor guests, which is good. I'm going to have... I know I want to have Noble. Obviously I'll have Jesse. I'm going to have TB. And a few other, like, WoW community. I want to have Bajir on here. Just some nice WoW community people, not just my friends, not just like Jesse and those types of people. Like, I'm gonna have actual WoW community people on, or even older people from the WoW community, like Oxhorn. So I'm pretty excited about it, and I'm just trying to determine who I want to get on first. I'm just kind of asking all of them and then being like, hey, are you available? So there should be a Fishing with Crendor, I would say, probably by the end of the week, so that'll be nice. Also, we got my new machinima. It's about words in World of Wordcraft. It's where if you used your words to solve your difficulties instead of having to use all these violent abilities and weapons. I'm hoping it's good. The more I've worked on it, because I'm almost done. I'm hoping to finish it by tonight, actually. The more I've worked on it, the more I've been like, I don't know if it's a good idea. I don't know if it's a good idea. It seems like it's not funny anymore. But I do that with like everything, so I've learned in the past couple of weeks, or since my last WoW leveling, that it's all about just taking action. You gotta just be like, hey, you know what? Like with Fishing with Crendor, I was like, you know what? Let's just get it started. And now that I got it started, I feel more motivated to do it. And so that's what I've done with machinimas, with all that type of stuff. Is like, once you get that script done, I'm like, let's do it. Let's audio. So I'm hoping to actually start doing that. Plus, I've got some cool opportunities from people at Blizzard involving machinima stuff, so that's cool too. And I'm trying to. The biggest thing is I'm still focusing on what I talked about last time, which is having people that don't play WoW or used to play WoW come back to the game, or not come back to the game, but come back to video. Come back. I don't even know. Don't worry, I'll get it right this time. Watch videos, but they don't have to play the game in order to find them funny. Or if they used to play the game, they can still find it funny and don't have to play the current game. That's what I'm saying. All right. But I'm pretty excited about all that. It remotivates you. Biggest thing is you just need that remotivation. Especially when, you've been doing this a long time. I feel like I've returned the WoW leveling into just me ranting, but Then again, everybody's like, we just want to hear you ranting while leveling. So it's like, you know what? If you've been around this long, for like years of me just leveling, this is episode 80, by the way. 80 episodes. If you've been around this long to hear me level in WoW, you know, you know what you're getting. So. Alright. A lot of people wondered, where did the Wintervale machinimas go? The Wintervale machinimas, I made 6 of the 10 I was going to make, and I'm going to make the rest of them next Christmas. So there'll be 4 machinimas next Christmas. Primarily because I was making 1 a day, and that turned out to be an insane amount of work. Like, all I did was make machinimas. I didn't, like, I would wake up, make machinima, like, eat, make machinima, sleep. And I was like, alright, this is a lot of work. And I couldn't do that when, like, the actual, like, holidays hit, like Christmas and Christmas Eve and all those things. So I was like, you know what? I'll make it a 2-year event. You know, I made 6, and then I'll make 4 next year, so it'll be fun. I thought it was a good idea. Some people are like, oh, blah, 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 but I don't care. It's my channel, and I'll cry if I want to. Cry if I want to. I didn't cry. It's a song. It's an old song, if you don't know. Okay. We're on the Ratchet boat. The old Ratchet boat. By the way, I know today the report came out that says, from Warlords of Draenor to Q1, or whatever it is, WoW has dropped from 10 million subscribers down to 7 million, or 7.1. It's, you know, it's all the same. It's not the same, but it's pretty much the same. So they pretty much lost 3 million subs since the launch of Warlords of Draenor. And you have the typical, like, oh, it's WoW's dying. It's gone all the way to damnation. But, you know, this happens every time. Literally happens every time. Everybody's like, game's dying. And something new comes out, it goes up, people are like, here we go, and then it's like, okay. That's just the way MMOs work. And there's so much competition, you know? I feel like, unless they make something revolutionary in, like, the MMO genre for WoW, it's, you know, it's gonna keep doing this. It's gonna go, maybe it'll go up, like, 9 million, down to 6 million, or, like, up to, like, 10.5, 11 million, back down to 7 million, like, until they announce that the game is, like, not going to have any more production on it, it'll keep going. Even if it goes down to, like, 1 to 2 million people, you know, other games survive with under 1 million players. Like, EVE Online, I know, had, like, 800,000 or 700,000. It was, like, something under 1 million. And, you know, just that alone, plus the, like, gigantic amount of support Blizzard can put behind a game with all their other successful games and money and everything. It's like they're not going anywhere, you know. Plus, I don't know, it's stupid to say the game's gonna die. Maybe it's, quote, dying, but I mean, everything's dying in a way. We're all dying. It's so sad, you know. It's stupid to say. It's like, enjoy it. Enjoy it. If it's fun, play it. If you don't have fun playing it, don't play it. It's a game. You know, it's a game. And people have such strong attachments to it, or such strong feelings about it, that a game to them can turn into more than a game, I guess you could say. Like this right here, this little area. This area was designed by the game developers, and they were like, this is where you go to kill gorillas in Mistvale Valley. I have, like, amazing memories here. Like, I just remember so many things happening here, being, you know, a low level, and coming here to show my friend, like, whoa, we ran into gorillas, dude, and then, like, doing a quest here that took forever. And then I remember being here a few other times. Like, I have a lot of memories here. And that fact alone changes this from just a boring, dumb quest area for me with gorillas for level 30s into something more than that. It creates not only, like, nostalgia, but, like, a meaning behind that area. Like, cool stuff happened there, you know? It's like, people don't understand video games because they're like, oh, stupid dumb kids play video games. When, in actuality, you know, it's the same thing as if when those people were kids and they went out and played baseball and they're like, dude, I love the baseball field, a lot of good times out there. Like, it's the same thing. You went to a place. It's just they went to a place in person and we went to a virtual place. It's still reality to your brain. And, you created memorable events there with your friends, maybe by yourself, maybe with random people. Who knows? But it happened there. And that might make for a good video idea if I could somehow compose or condense all these thoughts into a single video. I don't know. I might be able to do that. That's actually, I think it'd be a cool video to somehow compress the moments we have, like with friends and stuff like that, into one little video to show how powerful that is. And I mean, that's the reason I like the game so much. One of it's, all those memories and everything like that. And the other is I probably have a strong attachment to it as well because it's the game that got me going on like YouTube and started all my made this into like my career and everything. And I just like the art style on top of all that. I love the cartooniness, just the Warcraft art. I think I don't know, that was one of the things that drew me in the first place, was just the art of the game. There's a lot of other games where I like playing them, like Guild Wars 2. I love Guild Wars 2. I thought it was really fun. I got to max level, one of the only other MMOs I've hit, or RPGs, MMORPGs I've got to max levels in. And I think it's a beautiful game, but I don't think the art style is as cool as World of Warcraft. It's not even cool. It's like I don't know, unique. It's just a unique art style, and I've just always really liked it. It's, part of it's just personal preference. Part of it's getting killed by Fort Livingston guards. What level are these guards? What? Alright. That was unexpected. Alright, let's head back. I know it'd be kind of funny is like WoW characters role playing. Won't that be kind of like, that's so meta, dude. It's just like WoW characters that are role playing. That'd be funny, like a video of just the WoW players role playing. Maybe as like villains or something, or as, I don't know, whatever. It'd be funny. I might make that too. I gotta write all these things down. Because motivation, I think a lot of motivation just stems from ideas. I feel like I've talked about this before as well, but I think it's true. I think motivation really does stem from ideas. At least the majority of motivation. I think some motivation's just willpower and self-control. Some, I don't know, self-control? I guess self-control, because you can, like, that's more willpower still. And then some, oh, hello, Meguthan. I'll let you go. I could kill you, but I don't want to. I'm just on a relaxing ride to the Blasted Lands. Some of it is, because I mean, think of whatever you enjoy, your hobby, anything like that. What makes you want to do that hobby? I guess it's enjoyment as well. Part of it's just the enjoyment of doing it because you like it. So I guess enjoyment, and then the willpower to, sit down, or not sit down, just actually do it. And then just the idea behind it. So say you want to make a painting or a drawing or a sculpture or whatever it is, right? And you're like, all right, here we go. I'm so motivated to draw or paint or sculpt or just do whatever. Make a game, make a thing, write a book. And you sit down and you're like, yeah, let's do this. And like, you have the willpower to like do that thing. You want to do that, but then you have no idea what you're doing, right? That's why you say, I have no idea what I'm doing, because you don't have an idea. So you need an idea. The idea is such a powerful motivator. And that's always what's motivated me in the past is, I'll have an idea for a machinima, right? Or just whatever it is. And games, books, like look at all these things, look at all these projects I've started, right? I'm like, I'm gonna make a game, I'm gonna make a book, I'm gonna make a song, I'm gonna make, I get motivated when I get ideas, and so I get these ideas very easily. The problem is the consistency and the continuation of actually doing those ideas. And some of it's once you start that idea, you stem out the main idea, you stem out the primary aspects of that idea, and then the middle or the ending part of the idea isn't fully developed yet, and you need either time to develop that idea, or you need kind of just to reshape the idea, or you kind of just gotta force your way through it and say, you know what, whatever happens, happens. And sometimes that's work. Sometimes I've talked about this. I've pretty much talked about everything, I should stop saying. But like in unreleased Cataclysm trailer, some of you might be new, you haven't even seen that. It was one of my first videos I ever made around 5 years ago, back when Cataclysm was announced. And the unreleased Cataclysm trailer, I made that, and I was like, here you go. And at the end of it, I was going to have a troll just be like, I don't even remember what I was going to do. It's just a troll on Senjin Isle or something. It was dumb. And I was like, well, I guess I'm going to do that. But then I was like, what if instead I was like, Baron's chat has returned, and it was like, you know, people just shouting in Baron's chat, like, your mom's house, or whatever. And that ending was just a lot better, and that just stemmed from me doing that whole idea, you know, and then just somehow realized, like, whoa, I got another idea. But I wouldn't have gotten that idea had I not just started making it. So a lot of the times you just got to start your project and then hope you're going to run into the ideas to fill the gaps. Oh my god, Night Watch, please, no. Night Watch card, please. Feign death. I'm dead. God. Alright. I guess that doesn't work on it. Let's keep rolling, dudes. Guy better not be watching me, the motorcycle guy. Okay, he's not. It's turned into just WoWcrendor's idea shape hour. I'm trying to give you an insight to my brain. I read a lot of the comments last time. I think a lot of people are also right, which is I have gotten lazy. I would say, I know, I won't deny that. So I think it's very easy to get lazy, especially when you're comfortable. And a lot of times, especially with YouTubers or anything like that, there's the people that will always do YouTube and they don't see any growth. And yet they keep doing it because they're like, it's a fun hobby, I don't care. There's a lot of people that will grow and then they'll hit a plateau, and they kind of just sit around there, almost like a WoW subscription, or you know. And then there's the people that just constantly grow. And I feel like the reason is there's no simple reason. There really is no simple reason. It's very complicated and complex for the reason people get popular and keep growing and stuff like that. But for me personally, I think I got lazy. But it's not even just being lazy. A lot of it is you want to... I guess some people are like, he doesn't, you know, enjoy making machinimas anymore. But I do enjoy making machinimas. The problem is, I don't know, I want to make a specific machinima thing. A lot of times in the past, I'd make like how to win at this, how to win at that. That's what I enjoyed making back then. But now I want to make, I want to make a video that's... see, I'm overthinking it. That was the other one, is I overthink what I'm doing. I just need to make a video, be like, you know what, I'm going to do it, and then see how it turns out. If it's bad, it's bad. If it's good, then I found a new thing. That's what the main one was. See, I was already overthinking my overthinking of the overthinking. Alright. But it's true. I think overthinking is a very detrimental problem to creativity. I think overthinking is an issue for a lot of people. It's the reason a lot of people don't stream. A lot of people don't start making videos. They're like, well, I can't start now. I got to do this. You know, I can't start now. I got to, you know, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? Instead of just being like, you know what, let's do it and see what happens. You know, and if I would have overthought, if I wouldn't have started, been like, you know what, I don't have a good microphone, you know what, I don't have a good thing yet, you know. But it wasn't. When I started, I was like, I want to make a WoW video because I think it's funny and I think other people like it. And that's why I started. And I think that's really the base of why anybody should start, is just being like, hey, you know, I enjoy doing this and I hope it makes other people happy as well. And, you know, let's do it. And I think I've lost that along the way. And I think, wait, am I going the right way? I am. Yeah. You know, and part of you is just like, wow, like, how do I get that back then? How do I get that, like, motivation back? And that's when we get to the whole motivation thing. But I think that still stems back to ideas. And so that's why it's so, I always talk about, like, I need to get this idea. I need this script idea, this voice, you know, because in my mind, I know, like, if I get that one idea that's just like, oh, I want to do it, it'll spark me. And so, this is really turning, like, Crendor's therapy hour. But I think it helps a lot of people, because I think a lot of people have kind of the same scenarios, just not with WoW machinima and doing it as a job and a hobby. I think a lot of it stems back, you know, you might, like I said earlier, you might be someone that wants to paint, or someone that wants to draw, or someone that wants to make a video game, or someone that wants to, you know, whatever it is you want to do. You need that motivation, you need that first step, you need the continuation, and, you know, the continuation of it is probably the hardest part, I think, because so many people get, when they get started based on one idea, right? When you get started, you're like, oh, I got this great idea, I'm going to start YouTube, I'm going to write a book, I'm going to do a thing, blah, blah, blah. And you get started, and then you get that original idea out of your head, in a way. And then you're like, oh, you know, I got to keep going, right? And that's the hardest part, I think, for a lot of people, especially when you don't see a lot of growth or production or progress when you do start that. And you just gotta make it over that hump. And I think the people that make it over that hump are the people that really want that thing, that really are motivated, that really are, you know, well, motivated. I don't know why I kept going, but hold on. Do I have to talk to you?
Well met.
No, I don't. I just gotta go down to, where do I go here? I think it's over here somewhere. Let's find out. Well, we're in Blasted Lands. So this is why I like the travel episodes, because I just rant about whatever it is, but I feel better after I rant. So I think you should keep commenting. You know, we'll always get the comments that are like, Crendor, you're just odd ideas and hate doing this. It's like, no, I don't. I just, you know, I just talked about my whole conundrum, if you will. Alright, is this it? This is it. We found it. The Orkrelon people and the swag and the things. Where's the flight paths? Up here? But wait, hold the phone. Is it up here? Here's the flight path. Oh yeah, the quests are in there. Okay. Alright. So let's go see what this quest is. And then I think we'll be good. I think we arrived. Hello, Okrila.
This is actually an old orc city. One of the oldest in Azeroth, that is. It was until the ogres pushed us out. Today's horde refuses to be pushed over by ogres. My troops and I took the town by force, and the ogres who once lived here now work as my servants. Now our real work begins. You look strong enough, but I'd like to see some proof. Kill one of the ogres that still besieges us and return to me.
Kill a Dreadmaul ambusher and a Dreadmaul hold. Alright, everybody. Oh, wait. Can I just kill this guy? Hold on. I did it. Alright, so we're going to do that real quick.
Well done, Troll. You've proven that you can take down an ogre. No small feat. Yes, it was very difficult. We don't have any hope of taking the Alliance Netherguard mines from the Alliance, or the Netherguard mines from the Alliance. At least not yet. Netherguard is well defended, and their supply routes are established and strong. Our goal then is to damage their economy. We can't take the mine by force, but with surgical strikes, we can drastically reduce the mine's efficiency. I have men creating a distraction outside the mines. Head east, sneak into the mines, and speak with Rothfilian Dane for your assignment.
Which is over here. So we're gonna head over there for the next episode. I'm gonna loot this cloth, and Larry's not out here. Larry, where'd you go? Larry, is that you? There you go. Larry's back out. Larry, got any words for us?
Oh my god, it was so stuffy in the... Wait, where do I even get stored? I don't even have a Pokeball. I don't even know what a Pokemon is.